Hey guys, Miss Byington here. I'm just gonna show virtual students how I want you to print your foam print for your printmaking project. So if you picked up the packet or the art kit, you should have all this stuff at home. You should have a foam piece that looks like this. I've already written on mine and printed it once. And then you should have a sponge. And part of your journal prompt is to collect a bunch of papers to print on. This is one of my prints I did here in class, and then I'm going to show you guys how you're able to do it at home. So with your pen, you're going to draw into your foam piece, pushing pretty hard. If you don't have a pen, and you have a mechanical pencil, you can push the lead in and just use like the tip of the plastic to create the impression. Or if you have this type of pencil, that will work too. The only problem is like a mechanical pencil, the lead's too sharp and it can poke a hole through. So you're gonna be putting your design on here. If you use words, it needs to be backwards. It doesn't look backwards in the video because it's like flipped, but trust me, I wrote this. This is backwards, like I'm looking at it and it's backwards. So words need to be backwards. You can draw your sketch on a piece of paper and then put that paper over your foam and just trace over the lines you already drew. So that's helpful to kind of sketch it out first. But anyway, so once you do that, you're going to, I need this paper. Use the paint you got in the little container. And then you also have a sponge in there, but you're gonna need the sponge for more than just this project, so don't throw that sponge away when you're done. Just rinse it off. And we're just gonna kind of pat the paint on. And I mean, at school we have something called a brayer that rolls it on, so it looks pretty nice. So you guys just do what you can with what you have at home. You don't want it too thick. I'm probably gonna do this at the end. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I feel like I put it on too thick. Well, let's check it out. And my ink, I didn't wash it, so this is gonna be kind of bluish black. We'll see how it goes. You're gonna press it onto the paper just like a stamp. Be sure to really rub it. Hopefully I didn't put too much on. Like using your fist like this and really rubbing it is a good practice. I put it a little thick down at the bottom. That didn't show up very well. So that's gonna happen if it's too thick. So just learn from what you've done. You're gonna do it 10 times. So next time I would just pay attention and not put as much ink anywhere, really, just too much. And I know it looks backwards to you guys, but when I look at this now, it's correct. But yeah, that's all you're doing, and you're gonna do 10 of those. You will do a ghost print. So a ghost print is not reapplying the ink. I'll just do it on this paper I have this on. Not reapplying the ink and printing it again. You're gonna do one of those. That one, it really dried up, so this is also what I'm using for my paint, but you can see right there, it's like the impression of it. So that's the ghost part of it. And then you're also gonna do a double print, which is not really always a good thing, but we're gonna practice it just to see what it looks like. If you take printmaking with me, we like want to avoid double prints. But we're gonna test it out. So a double print would be putting it back on here in a little bit different in a little bit different spot. I would suggest if you have like other paint at home, you could do your double print in a different color. I'm doing mine in the same color, so it might not, you won't be able to see it, but it makes it so your print isn't as visible. It's kind of like a blurred image because there's one print here and then one print a little bit over, which is like when we make t-shirts in screen printing, that's what we want to avoid. So I want you guys to kind of practice doing that. So double print, ghost print, and then a mirror print would be if I printed this on like a bigger piece of paper, I do one print like that, reapply my ink, flip it upside down, and then print it this way. So you'd have like the same image but reversed, kind of doing a little symmetry thing. And that's it. That's what you guys do for your printmaking project.